Okay.
What? Enough? What?
Alright. Yeah. I'm not technically a member. Girl 1! The shy one.
Just read it.
Girl 2. Tsundere? How do you
The
say that?
tsundere. Immediately picks out the tsundere. Immediate.
Way to kill the atmosphere, baka. Oh, here's the bubbly one.
Yep. Monica.
I'm not gonna do a voice anymore. I've given up on that. I'm tired.
Just read it. Just fucking read it. Out loud. Read it out loud for the class, Keith.
This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry? Natsuki! The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. Sayori? Sorry, I don't speak Moon, so,
I don't speak Moon. Oh my god.
you could just ignore her when she gets moody. Nori says that quietly into my ear, and turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Yuri.
This is my advisor, Yuri!
Oh my god. Stop.
Fucking red alert. Don't say things like that. Oh, I totally botched that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like
Train. I'm gonna meet.
Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, right? That's right! It's great to see you again, Keith. Manuki smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica is probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me, so, wait. You too, Monica. Come sit down, Keith. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. Oh shit! I'll get the cupcakes.
Oh shit. Sit next to Monica.
Them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? These girls have a few desks arranged to form. This is a fucking book club. God damn it.
It's a literature club.
Oh, that's just a fancy word for book club.
You know, you agreed, and they're cupcakes. You sold your soul for cupcakes. Get over it.
How do I say this name?
Which one?
Sayori mentioned that it's
Sayori.
been widened so that there is one space next to Monica, and one space next to Sayin. That's it.
Sayin?
And
You're just gonna keep fucking up her name the whole game, aren't you?
Natsuki and Yuri
Complete silence.
walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray, and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori.
Sayori.
Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wah! There you go. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing. and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. I immediately hate these cupcakes. So cute! Ooh.
You done fucked up now, kid.
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sabai grabs one first. Come on,
God damn it.
I follow. It's delicious. Sane Man talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but to notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
Heard this before. This is like my animes.
Oh my god.
Made them for you or anything. Eh? Thought you technically did. Sarah said. Well, maybe. But not for you. You know. You, Zummy. Alright. Fucking weird. I give up on Natsuka's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Much like I'm gonna dismiss this entire plot.
No, it's
Yuri.
wonderful.
Returns to the table, carrying a tea set. Carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess? Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. That's a lie. Bold-faced lie. Fuck tea.
You like it.
It's true. I do like sweet tea. I'm too glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? Cupcakes. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me that I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged by Susan. Well,
God damn
I haven't
it.
joined any clubs yet, and Charlie seemed really happy here, so... Oh, that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make you feel right at home, okay? It should be more like, as president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs, like the anime club. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is a really great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to start to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it takes school events, like the festival, that are much more important. I don't fucking care. I can't read. I'm so tired.
Keep reading.
I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Yes. Yes. We just literally just read all of them agree, one by one. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. My own personal haul. Monica must have worked really hard to just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Keith, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, manga about porn. Considering how little I've read these past years, I don't really have a good way of answering this. I can't just say, oh, you know, video game forums, or how-to guides, or manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. How did I know? Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps it quiet.
Oh.
Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yori's sad smile. Fucking greatest trap card ever. Anyway, what about you, Yori? Well, let's see. Yori traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Actually, hang on. Let me reread that. Yori traces the rim of her
Oh my god.
with her finger.
Stop. Yori.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy. Nerd. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Nerd. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Nerd goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Seemed reserved and timid was the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Nerd. Isn't it amazing how a writer can... Oh my god. Already zoning out, girl. You're talking too much. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror. Okay, I'm paying attention now. I read a horror book once. It desperately grasps something I can relate to at a minimal level.
Dude, this game is so good at this.
At this rate, you might as well have been having a conversation with a rock. I'm gonna let that pun go. Really?
Do it.
I
Do it.
couldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, I really can't put it down. Real horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuka's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left the piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give me that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Iba sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive, actually. Why don't you share them sometime? I say to everyone that I figure out writes poetry. No. Natsuki averts her eye. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Oh, fucking A. You must be willing to open up to your visions, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yori? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Yeah, right? I've talked shit and get hit. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. What the fuck do we do in this club? I swear to God. What the fuck? Okay. Here we go. I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Or, Nani? That's what the question was.
Nani?
I speak a little bit of moon runes.
A little bit of moon. God damn it, Keith.
Hatsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
No.
Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us. I'm not a member. I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Keith? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Oh no, don't do it. Ignore the bottom head. Oh, good job.
Ignore the bottom head.
There's one problem. And? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I've only come forth. It's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Yeah! Sherry may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh no.
Oh no.
But, I'm sorry, I thought... Keith?
Oh.
Damn it! I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I look down. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day, I'm a fucking rock because my dick is hard. With these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. 3 more cupcakes. One by one, the girls' lights up.
That's so
yes! I'm so happy! Sherry wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You're just gonna keep changing her name, aren't you?
You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Whatever. Then it makes it official! Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. What did we do? Everyone remember tonight's assignment. What did we do? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting. We can all share. What did we even do? Monica looks at me once more. Keith, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Okay. I really impressed the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety building up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue the chit-chat as Yori and Natsuki clean up their food. Find out next time on this episode of Dragon Ball. Hey, Keith, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. And I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed home for school, for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. I live in California, we have peacocks, we don't have the crows, so... The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I ever really be happy spending every day after school in a little... Are you fucking kidding me? Of course you will. Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to 1? Misspelled 4. Alright.
Those are rookie numbers, kid.
I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. They're gonna kill each other, aren't they?
Oh, dude.
And I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight.